Becoming a travel agent in 2021. Hi, for those who do not know me, my name is Indira-Katwaroo, and I have been in the travel business since 2015. I own and operate my own travel agency, and I am the CEO of MIT Travel Club, which helps people supersize their own portable, profitable travel business. But that's enough about me. Let's get into today's content. What you need to know before becoming a travel agent in 2021. The first thing you need to know is that you're stepping into a complicated arena. Travel in my years of being in the business has never been so complicated, and that is because of COVID-19. Things like change policies, travel bans, COVID testing, things that weren't there a year ago that we had to worry about are all new things that travel agents really need to be up to date on the information. Know what they are doing so their clients can have the best and most amazing trip possible. Also, so you are giving people the right information. Don't let that overwhelm you because those are things that can be learned. But it is good to know ahead of time that this is not a job that you can spend a few hours of online training. You need to be good at the job that you're about to do, especially in today's climate. Before 2019, you might have been able to skate by trying to figure out what to do or by doing a trip here, a trip there as you go along. But that's not the environment we're in right now. You will be doing yourself and your clients a disservice if that is what you're trying to do. Just know that you're stepping into a more complicated arena. But that's a good thing because it is also why clients really need us right now. But we will talk about that a little later. The first thing you really need to know right now is that you're stepping into a different climate that was in the years that gone by. The second thing you need to know is that you need to be committed to learning. One of the points that I just talked about with all the change on how to navigate and how to operate in this new world we are working in. But even if COVID was not a thing, you need to be committed to learning about the destinations you're about to sell, the travel products that are there, the suppliers you're going to be working with. And also you need to be committed to learning how to run an online travel business, which is really what you're aspiring to do. Being committed to learning is really important if you are aspiring to be a travel agent in 2021. The next thing I really need to ask, and this is whether you're going to be a travel agent, a dancer, a truck driver, whatever it is do you have a passion for what you're about to do? If you do, type it in the comment box. Tell me why you want to be a travel agent. What is your why? I think that is important going into 2021 because 2020 has been a year of reflection for a lot of people. Maybe you guys started working from home a little bit more and you're like, I kind of like working from home. I have been working from home since I started this business. And when the whole COVID thing happened, not much has changed with my day-to-day routine. The only difference was the kids was at home. And sometimes I think I take that for granted because I'm accustomed to doing everything from home. But if that is something and you're like, wow, I want to do that, this is a good fit for me, or maybe you want to travel. Maybe that's the other reason. Maybe you want to take your business on the road with you, travel the world and have your business in a place where it is funding your love for travel. If that is your level of passion, that's a great sign that you should be listening because you are in the right place. If you are saying, however, I'm really not passionate about it, I'm just looking for another revenue stream, know that we have had a lot of conversations with people prior to this where they say, I'm just looking to add another form of income and I'm this entrepreneur and I do a lot of different things. But here's the thing, unless you have a passion for it, it is hard to get it at a level that is life-changing for you. So unless you want to be a hobbyist and just have it as a hobby, or you just want to get the credentials and have it so you can use the travel discounts, and that is okay because a lot of people do that. But if you're really looking for it to be a business that produces for you, it is not something that you can just set aside and forget about it. This is something that is going to be demanding of you. You really have to be engaged in this business. So if you don't have a passion and you're just looking for another revenue stream, I would say this is not the business for you. Number 4, I want you to think about it. Do you want to have a life-changing travel business or do you want a hobby? There is nothing wrong with a hobby. A lot of people have started out with it being a hobby and then escalated it to being a long-term business. But if you are really looking at something that will quickly convert for you and do all the things that you want to do and change your life and accomplish those bigger goals, if you want to have a really robust performing travel business, then you need to know from the beginning that you need to invest both time and money in getting your business from where it is or from where you are to where you want it to go. Time is in that learning phase, that upfront phase. And there's a lot of learning. It is an ongoing process. The learning does not stop. I still need to check for daily updates for the agency. And that is not something that is likely to go away. Just know that you have to invest time for learning and also money. You'll have to invest money in your learning. Unless you have been a travel agent before, then the other piece you need to invest in, even if you are new, is marketing. If you are not marketing, then you do not have a business, you have a hobby. And I'm not just talking about posting on social media and talking to your friends or your family. I am talking about a proven marketing system that converts. Like, what is the number of leads you are getting per month? What is the cost inquiry? What is your cost per conversion? What does your average trip cost? Marketing drives those type of numbers. So the type of marketing you have to put in place, you may not have been marketing before, but don't let that worry you. I'm just saying that these things can be learned. So this is why I want you to know what it involves before you make that decision. You need to ask yourself, are you ready for learning? Are you ready for investing? even if you know the marketing process, you need to put some money into it. Someone may start off their Facebook marketing campaign with $60 and run ads for different strategies as they grow. And then they will bump it up and then double it again and again. And depending on how much revenue you are bringing in, a percentage of that revenue should be put right back into marketing, because that is the lifeblood of your business. If you are not marketing, then you are going backward, not forward. And that is not what you want to do. So don't be stuck with the old narrative that you have to be working with referrals from a friend of a friend of a friend, because that is going to take you forever to become successful in this business. Understand that you have to put systems in place, and you have to follow point number 3 of putting time, energy, and money into your business. We have spoken about a few things that you need to be ready for. This last point is a really positive one. I want you to be really encouraged and really excited about the potential of being a travel professional in 2021. And I am going to tell you why. 2020 was frustrating. I mean, really frustrating. We had months and months of cancellations because people could not travel. But guess what? Other industries had the same impact. Your favorite restaurants had to close, the movie theater had to close, the gyms had to close, the sporting industry was shut down. Everyone was affected. You are not alone in this process. But if you look at the other side of it, we have now come out on the other side, and vaccinations are happening and travel is opening up back again. And travel is making a comeback. People are booking again. Right now, we have people on vacation. And as we are coming out of these things that has happened because of COVID, some of the positives are the major media is talking about why travel agents are important, why you need a travel agent that you know, like, and trust, because travel is more complicated and people need us. And they need us because they have had all these bad experiences with these online travel agencies where they would not take their phone calls if they were not traveling within 72 hours of the trip. They were not answering their phones. They would not talk to them. And because of that, people are returning to using travel agents for their vacation. Some of them has not used travel agents in maybe 5 to 10 years, but they are coming back. The other thing you should be thinking about is that nobody went on vacation in 2020. People have cabin fever. But not everybody may be ready to travel, and that is okay. You do not need to book everybody in the world to be successful. You just need to book the ones that are ready. People who have been vaccinated and are ready to travel have a higher degree of confidence in booking travel. Even the ones who are not ready to travel at this point, they are actually ready to start planning their next vacation and pay their deposits. And that is because the travel industry has been so great in its response to this pandemic. The cancellations and the rescheduling policies has been more lenient, and they have been just so great because the travel suppliers want to instill confidence in their consumers that they are offering amazing specials, flexible cancellation, money back deals, all kind of different things to better accommodate the consumers. If the client is willing to put down that deposit and get on the books for vacation. So guys, these are huge things that weren't a thing last year. So these are some of the positives that you can grab out of here. Now, if you are entering into this arena, this complicated arena that we spoke about getting into, I want you to be encouraged. I want you to take this endeavor seriously. I want you to take it to the next level. And if you feel like becoming a travel agent is for you and you want to get in this industry, I want to tell you that education is the key. Get that education because people are not just looking for any travel agents. They are looking for skilled professionals to do their bookings for them. So you need that education so you may join this arena, this battle to the best of your ability, and you'd be able to push through any circumstance that may arise and advance yourself and your business. Since you stayed on to the end, and if you want to be part of this ever-changing climate, go to www.mittravelclub.com/masterclass. I'll put the link down in below this video and fill out the form and I will send you my masterclass training video absolutely free. So click the link and I will see you in the masterclass.